Working with A-list celebrities may seem like a perk about working in the film and music industry, but behind the cameras they could be a disaster to work with. In Hollywood, certain celebrities gain a bad reputation and are avoided for their unwanted and demanding behavior. On today's Top 10 Behind the Screen list, we are going to be talking about the top 10 celebrities everybody hates working with, part 2. I'm your host for this one, Joss Bedard. If you guys like what we do, leave a like, subscribe, keep hanging out. But for now, let's get to the list. Starting off the list at number 10, we have Jennifer Lopez. The famous celebrity is rumored to be one of the worst people to work with because of her constant demands and cold attitude. Jennifer even lost an opportunity to perform at a Premier League tournament for insisting on a tab of demands that includes a private jet and 9 dressing rooms. The league couldn't sustain those demands and decided to give their performance to someone else. Not only that, but when filming on set, Lopez is known to only communicate through assistants and wouldn't talk to other people working on set herself, and would request for people not to apparently look at her. It's gotten to the point that Jennifer is known to be unable to keep a consistent makeup artist and stylist for her unlikable behavior. Honestly, if you put me on a set with J-Lo, there's no way I'm not looking at her. From there, the number 9 spot is taken by Bruce Willis. According to many people who have worked with the actor, he is very difficult to work with. Director Kevin Smith even said that working with Bruce was a soul-crushing experience because his positive expectations of the actor turned sour. Bruce was apparently known on set to have a big ego, and when filming came to an end, Kevin Smith thanked everyone who worked on the film except Bruce because he was apparently a pain to work with. Another director came forward to say that he also had a hard time working with the actor as the pair would clearly not get along and didn't speak a word to each other off camera. Number 8 is going to Megan Fox. According to people who have worked closely with her, Megan finds it hard to continuously have steady work solely because she is tough to work with apparently. When filming on the set of Transformers, certain crew members released a statement claiming that Megan was consistently late or didn't even show up at all. They also stated that she always complained and didn't seem the least bit interested in filming, and because of how she acted on set, Megan was actually kicked out of the multi-million-dollar franchise of the Transformers. Let's also not forget all that drama she had with the director of the movies, Michael Bay. Whoa, honestly I think that's what got her fired, but you're gonna have to look at one of our other videos for that story. Heading to number 7, we have the actor Jennifer Anniston. No! No, I refuse to believe it. Oh, that's sad. The actress is known for playing likable characters on the big screen, which is why I got so upset because I love her so much. But that kindness apparently doesn't hold up behind the camera. On set, instead of riding with all the other actors, she requested her own luxury SUV to escort her only wherever she wanted to go. She would also disappear into her trailer to avoid interacting with people on set. Though the complaints don't end there, Jennifer has also requested a change to a character's name because the character shared the same name as the apparent woman who ruined her marriage and wouldn't show up to set until that name was changed. I don't know about you, but that seems a little bit dramatic to me. Whether it's true or not, I like to believe that it isn't, but that's because I love her. Moving on to our number 6 spot, we have Lady Gaga. Depending on who you ask, Lady Gaga could be a pleasure to work with or very unpleasant to work with. And according to her former personal assistant, Jennifer O'Neill, Lady Gaga was awful to work with. Her former assistant complained that she had to be on call 24/7 for the pop star, sleep in the same bed, and be demanded around to do simple tasks when Lady Gaga was just too lazy to do them herself. Lady Gaga was sued by her personal assistant for unpaid overtime. When questioned about the allegations against her, Lady Gaga stated that she's actually wonderful to work with and cannot fathom that Jennifer would sue her. The two faced each other in court and eventually they settled it out between each other. It's hard to know who was actually in the wrong in this dispute, but there's one thing for sure, and that it's probably not a good idea to sleep in the same bed as your personal assistant. That's a very strange request if that's true, and I'm uncomfortable. Although I would sleep in a bed with Lady Gaga. Because I'm a crazy fan. Taking number 5, we have supermodel Naomi Campbell. Coming from personal staff and fashion designers that she's worked with, the model has been labeled as a drama queen. Campbell was notorious for arriving late to bookings, acting irrational and uncontrollable on set. She has even left the people working for her in tears for how much of a diva she is. Other people who have worked with her have mentioned that their team has lied on multiple occasions in order to protect Campbell's image. It got so bad that one of Naomi's employees filed charges against her, and even though she denied them, she was found guilty of an assault charge. She was sentenced to 5 days of not so glamorous community service, but that has not stopped her in continuing to act like the drama queen that she apparently is. The number 4 spot is given to Jennifer Lawrence. You may know her in her role in the Hunger Games, but her co-workers know her as a nuisance to work with. Lawrence presents herself as a relatable girl to the public for her risky jokes and careless behavior, creating a very likable public image. I vibe with her. But when this behavior is brought on set, instead of being likable, it seems very unprofessional. Multiple co-stars of hers have called her out for being hard to work with, as she doesn't care to remember her lines, breaks character often, pulls pranks on set, and apparently oversteps people's boundaries. Her unprofessional behavior has caused multiple people in the industry to avoid working with her again, and has led to her taking this number 4 spot. Jumping to our number 3 spot, we have musician Chris Brown. Chris is not new to controversy, and that trend continues with his relationship with other people in his industry. Apparently, on his appearance on Good Morning America, Chris threw a temper tantrum after being questioned about his charges, and Chris became so angry that he walked off set and hid in his dressing room. Additionally, Brown's personal employees and security have come forward to tell the public how difficult he was to work with, and mentioning that every day they wouldn't know if he would wake up on the wrong side or the right side of the bed. He does have temper, and let's not forget the Rihanna story, y'all. Anger issues. We're at the number 2 spot, and that is going to the famous actor Jared Leto. One of the main reasons other celebrities avoid working with Leto is for his off-camera behavior in the movie Suicide Squad. When the actor was cast as the Joker, he had big shoes to fill for former Joker Heath Ledger. Though Leto took the role very seriously beyond the camera, and maybe too seriously. Jared Leto crossed the line with his antics towards his co-stars when sending co-star Margot Robbie and other actors starring in the movie deceased animals and other disturbing gifts. Like, I'm not even kidding, he'd wrap them up in a box and send it to their trailers. Very weird. This was justified by him to get more in character, he said, and to better portray the Joker role, but all it accomplished was making his co-stars very uncomfortable. Like, no thanks. That's weird method acting. And finally, taking our number 1 spot, we have Shia LeBeouf. In his rise to fame, Shia seemed to be a personable celebrity that was gaining the likeness of the public. But after his claim to fame, Shia has been in multiple controversies in the media that has made the public and the people working with him turn to dislike him. Now the actor is notorious in the industry for his ignorance and very big ego. From the multiple accusations against him of plagiarism to criminal offenses, Shia has a great deal of offenses against him. Sources that have worked close to the actor have claimed that he is not easy to work with, and his behavior towards his female co-stars is unacceptable. Furthermore, Shia's life behind the camera has become increasingly dangerous to the people around him. The actor cannot seem to stay away from the headlines, with multiple lawsuits against him from his ex-girlfriend FKA Twig, being charged with trespassing, charged with harassment, and being escorted off set for his disruptive behavior. Alright guys, that's our part 2 list. Before I head out, I'm going to do some comment shoutouts. Blah 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 says, happy birthday Josh, thank you for making me laugh. Oh, well, thanks for your nice comment. Obviously it's not my birthday now, but it was, and I appreciate that. Chuck W. Coleman says, Josh, you are the greatest host of all time, so keep them coming and stay safe. Well, aren't we just complimenting me today? Better than the hate comments I usually get. Zim Nasrallah says, moral of the video, don't lie. Never lie, especially when you're in the spotlight like a celebrity. I feel like you will always get caught some way, somehow. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, see ya. Another director, Antoine, oh God have mercy, I'm gonna say just another director. The number 3 spot is given to Jennifer Lawrence. You may know.
This is for.
Oh!
Actually, or did she? What was that? Okay.
So it is 4? Good call, Christopher.
Got it.
Damn it, I was hoping I was at 3. From his multiple public stunts, Shia has been known to not enjoy being in the spotlight. What? Shia has been known to not enjoy being in the spotlight, and I'm going to skip that sentence. You know what? That's it. I'm going to stop there. Alrighty.